Avast day, me hearties. Welcome to Streetwise. No, you haven't tuned in to Blue Peter. This is Streetwise Sing Along on a Thursday. And we're going all nautical. And those of you of a certain age will recognise that as the Captain Pugwash theme, of course, from our childhood. And what a wonderful thing that was. So yeah, we're going all nautical today. Everything sea related. Yeah, it's kind of going to be quite a journey, literally, across the waters. And because the sea, you know, it's kind of this universal force that's, you know, surrounds us, particularly in Britain, because we're on an island, and always has. And it's kind of had this real power over people over the years, you know, because to go anywhere, you had to brave the sea. And it's for many years the stuff of legends. And we're gonna see some of those legends today. But first, we've got to start in traditional style with Kool and the Gang, as we do Celebrate, okay? But we've got some new nautical words for you today. And we're going to be singing Celebrate Streetwise Afloat. Afloat, okay? Get it? Afloat. Second one, singing with an open throat, which is what we try and do, nice and relaxed. And finally, oh, whatever floats your boat. Do you get it? Yeah. The puns come thick and fast here. So celebrate Streetwise Afloat, singing with an open throat, or whatever floats your boat. Here we go. Let's have some nautical moves, maybe a bit of rowing. Could be some Vikings on the shore. Here we go. Oh, heave and celebrate Streetwise Afloat. Maybe a bit of swimming. Singing with an open throat. Oh yes, a bit more rowing. Oh, whatever floats your boat. And a big oh yeah at the end. Here we go. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Well, welcome everybody. It's wonderful to see you. It's been a long time, and I hope you're all well, keeping well, and staying sane if possible. Here we are again. So yeah, everything's sea related. But first, of course, we're going to do a bit of a physical warm up. So I'm going to stand up again, and you can do this sitting down, standing up. If you're standing up, imagine, look down your feet. You've got skis on. If you imagine that, it could be water skis. So you got your weight on both feet, and your feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, we're just going to do a few little bits of physical warm up, get the blood flowing. Then we'll do some vocal warm ups, and then we'll crack on with the music. So, as you know, I like to have a bit of a beat just to get things moving. Okay, so first of all, just go from side to side. A little shake like that. Right, left, right, left. That's it. Right, left, right, left. Now we're going to do your shoulders, okay? We might just do a bit of a shimmy first. Here we go. Sea monster shimmy. Okay, now what we're going to do is do the shoulders. We're going to go up in 4 stages. We're going to go to 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Hold it tight and release. Let's do that again. And a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Hold it and release. It's the shoulder shuffle. One more time. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Hold it and release. That's it. And just give your shoulders a nice gentle roll like that. Okay. And now we're going to do what I like to call the breathing arms. Okay, so we're going to go up to 4 with the right arm and down, and same with the left. But as you do, just breathe in, okay? So start being aware of your breathing. This is very important, okay? So you're going to breathe in, here we and lift your arm to 4. Here we go. 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, and again up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2. Left arm. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3. Lifting up. 1, breathing in. 2, 3, 4 and down, breathing out. Now together we're going to go up and out, okay? Here we go. 1, breathing in and breathing out. 2, 3, and breathing in. 2, 3, and breathing out. 2. Good, so hopefully you're getting some oxygen into your lungs, into the deep recesses of your lungs, okay? And what we're going to do now is just a little breathing exercise. We'll keep the beat on. Put your fingers down here, somewhere below your rib cage, on your 6-pack. And I just want you to, we're going to exhale, but to a continuous S. So we're going to go. See how many beats you can get through, okay? But continuous blow out the air, okay? Here we go. And. I get to 8. And then let it relax and let the air come in. We'll do that one more time. Here we go. And. And release it and breathe. And finally, we're going to do some little rhythmic shh, shh, shh. But keep your fingers here and see what you can feel. Shh, shh, shh. See if that's shh, shh, shh. Working there. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. You can see mine. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. There's a little animal in there. Shh, shh. And shake everything all over. That's it. Marvellous. There should be a little bit of blood flow now, a little bit of oxygen going around your system, which is what we want. So now, a little bit of vocalising. And I always like to start with R, 5 notes to R. So they're going to make them continuous. And hi, Kevin Delaney. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. So we're just going to do keep the airflow, okay? Keep it continuous, give you as much as you can. Here we go. 2. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. One more maybe. Excellent. So we've got all that working now. That's all starting to warm up. Now we're going to do a little warm up of your what you might call your laughing gear. So for your articulation, and this is all going to be relaxed, but you've got to be able to be loose, but able to really speak the words clearly. So we are going to do. This is a famous tongue twister, and the words will appear any minute now. And we're just going to try this. So it's just to get this relaxed and get everything working really well here, okay? And this is called She Sells Seashells by the Seashore, which I'm sure you all know. But do you know the whole thing? So the first bit goes like this. Say after me. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. The next bit. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. That's it. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. I think I need to go into gallery. I can see it now. That's it. Let's try the second one. Yeah. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells by the seashore, Try that. And for if she sells seashells by the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Fantastic. Now, if you're struggling with this, I found there's a very easy kind of technical trick to help you. Is do a Sean Connery impersonation. Yes, Miss Moneypenny. And it's much easier. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells by the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashells herself. I don't think I'll get the job, but anyway. So, let's just try it. Here's a beat now. We're going to do it. Not that one. So, say after me. I'll do each one and you do it after me, right? She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells by the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. How are we doing? It's got a tune as well. Goes like this. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells by the seashore, for if she sells seashells by the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Sells seashore shells. Sells seashore shells. That's the tricky bit. Should we try the whole thing? Here we go. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells by the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. One more time. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells by the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Hey, we've got a new hit. Fantastic. Good, right. That's your warm-up. Now, first song is, this has become all the rage, this one. It's called The Weller Man. You might have heard of it. You might be sick of it by now. By the way, there was somebody who was suggesting some lovely songs, and they're well worth going to have a look at. We're not doing them all, but the Skyboat song, beautiful song, and The Water is Wide. The water is wide, I will not get o'er, and neither have I none to have a look at that, because that is a beautiful, beautiful song. But we're going to do The Weller Man, and this kind of recently had made it's got very famous on YouTube. It's gone completely viral. So I thought we'd have a go, and it's a really interesting story, because the Weller Man is about. So it's a legend, really, and it's a legend about whaling. It comes from the 19th century in New Zealand, and the Weller Company was the company that supplied the whaling boats. Okay, and they supplied everything that they needed. And the things that come up in the song, sugar, tea, and rum. They used to bring those to the boats, and basically it's a tale. It's a bit like Moby Dick. It's a tale of these whalers, and they never managed to land the whale. So they're just still there. Apparently, I think they're still there. 150 years later, they're still chasing this whale. So if you've not heard it, then the main tune is the chorus is this bit here. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. So soon may the Wellerman come, so he's going to bring us supplies to bring us sugar and tea and rum. And then one day when the tonguing is done. So the tonguing apparently is when you've landed the whale and you start butchering it and cutting the tongue up. So one day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. unfortunately never happens. Okay, so the main tune is this. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Now, you've got an option. You can sing that version, or you can sing the bass part, or low part for if you're a low voice and you're more comfortable with that, you can sing a low part, and that goes like this. I've got a recording. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. So, you've got the choice here. Hang on a second. You can either do that. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Or you can do the G. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Let's try that all together. Okay? I'll count you in. And soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. And soon may the wellerman come to take us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Brilliant. So that's the main chorus. Now the verse tune is this. Da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da da dee. So if we take the first verse. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O' Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dip down, oh blow my belly boys, blow my bully boys even. Let's try that after 3. 1, 2, 3. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O' Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dip down, oh blow my bully boys, blow. So, and then we're off into the chorus, okay? So, I think we're ready to go. There's 6 verses. Do what you can with the verses and then sing lustily in the chorus. Let's go from the top. Here we go. I've got a track. After each chorus, there's a little gap. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we're into the next verse. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to stand up for this. Right, here we go. So, counting in. 1, 2, 3. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy O' Tea. The winds blew up her bow, it down, oh blow my bully boys blow. Here we go! Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and that repeats. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Verse 2. 1, 2, 3. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'll take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Verse 3. 1, 2, 3. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's dame came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the battle is done, I'll take our leave and go. Verse 4, 1, 2, 3. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed in the ship in tow. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. And soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Verse 5, 1, 2, 3. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Last verse, 1, 2, 3. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The whaleman makes his regular call to encourage crew and all. And soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. One more time. Soon may the whaleman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Whoa, what a marathon. Well done, everybody. Got through that. Fantastic. So, we're going to move swiftly on. I'm just looking at the time here. We're going to move swiftly on to The Tempest. Shakespeare play, of course, and is set on an island. Very complicated story, but basically the main character, Prospero, he has been shipwrecked and marooned on this island, and he was betrayed by his fellow courtiers. And one day, these very same courtiers go on a journey, and Prospero has magic powers, and he has an assistant called Ariel, who's a spirit, and he gets Ariel to create a storm and shipwreck all these other people on the thing to teach them a lesson, you see. So then they all come onto the island, but they all come on in different places, and they all think that they're the only ones there. So Prospero decides to play with their minds a bit, and he sends Ariel to sing a song to Alfonso, to Ferdinand, to convince him that his father has drowned under the sea. And the song is called Full Fathom 5. And you'll see with the words. So we were going to do it in Nottingham. We were going to do this just before lockdown hit last year. So I thought it would be nice to revisit it. And it's actually a setting that I did of these words. And I'm going to teach you them very quickly. So, so it starts, it goes in patterns. So it's quite easy to learn. Okay, so starts with the ding dong bell. Ding dong bell. 1, 2. Ding dong bell. Ding dong bell. Okay, so that's kind of awakening Ferdinand to the song, and then he goes. Full fathom 5 thy father lies. So it's that pattern, like the bell pattern. Full fathom 5 thy father lies, which means your father is at the bottom of the sea. And then that repeats higher, exactly the same tune. Full fathom 5 thy, except it goes up. Father lies. Let's try those two. 1, 2. Full fathom 5 thy father lies. Then we go higher. Full fathom 5 thy father lies. Then the next bit. Of his bones are coral made. Let's try that. 1, 2. Of his bones are coral made. And then that repeats lower. Of his bones are coral made. Okay? So we've got the 2 of his bones. 1, 2. Of his bones are coral made, of his bones are coral made. And then we've got a phrase that goes up, a more lyrical phrase. Those are pearls that were his eyes. So it's got to jump over the line. Let's try that. 1, 2. Those are pearls that were his eyes. And then that repeats slower. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Try those two. 1, 2. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Then we go back to the first tune. Nothing of him that doth fade. And that does the same thing. It repeats but goes up at the end. Nothing of him that doth fade. New bit. But doth suffer a sea change. But doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Into something rich and strange. So, but doth suffer a sea change, and that repeats lower. But doth suffer a sea change, and then into something rich and strange. Let's try all of that. I'll lead you through it, okay? So we start with the ding dong bells. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell, and full fathom 5 thy father lies. Full fathom 5 thy father lies. Of his bones are coral made, of his bones are coral made. Now the big phrase. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade. Nothing of him that doth fade. But doth suffer a sea change. But doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Okay, so that's the whole song, and then we repeat. We've got the next bit, repeats. Ding dong bell, full fathom 5 thy father lies. This is all the same until we get to into something rich and strange, and we've got an extra bit. So if we do the bottom 2 lines here, it goes. But doth suffer a sea change, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. And then similar, but it just resolves. Into something rich and strange. Okay? Now we have a little coda. Same, all the same bits of music, but it goes, next bit, seen him sourly ring his knell, ding dong. We just stick a ding dong on the end of each one, okay? So it goes, seen him sourly ring his knell, ding dong. Higher, seen him sourly ring his bell, ding dong. And then we've got a succession of ding-dongs going up. Ding dong, ding dong. Retake. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, a bell. So there's 4. Ding dong, breathe. Ding dong, ding dong, a bell. finishes with some ding dong. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell, ding dong bell, and finishes where we started. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell, ding dong. Okay, I think we're ready to do the whole thing. Let's go for it. I'll do as much of that as I can. Here we go. So, a little rocking to start. Here we go. The ding dong bells first. Ding dong bell, ding dong bell. Full fathom. Full fathom, five, thy father lies. Going higher. Full fathom, five, thy father lies. Of his bones are coral made. Of his bones are coral made. Here comes the big phrase. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade. Repeat higher. Nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. So we're on to the second verse. And ding dong bell, full fathom, five, thy father lies. Full fathom, five, thy father lies. Of his bones are coral made. Of his bones are coral made. Big phrase. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade. Higher. Nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange, into something rich and strange. Here comes the coda. Seen him sourly ring his knell, ding dong. Seen him sourly ring his knell, ding dong. Get ready to climb up. Ding dong, breathe. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, bell. Lower. Ding dong, bell. Lower. Ding dong, bell. Hark, now I hear them. Here we go. Ding dong bell, 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 ding dong. There you go. So, got time just for one more song. I was going to introduce you to a bit of the Flying Dutchman, but there's just never enough time. But go and listen to the overture of the Flying Dutchman, because it's another great legend. You know, there are two great operas around the sea, Flying Dutchman and Peter Grimes, and I know you've done some of Peter Grimes online. Flying Dutchman is a great story, wonderful music, but the opening, post the link. Thank you, that's great. So we're going to finish with something a little bit more lighter and more upbeat. And this is La Mer, or Beyond the Sea. So this was originally a French song, La Mer, and it was sung by Charles Trenet. It was very French. And the words of the original, they are very meaningless. It's all about the south coast of France, and it's very beautiful, and there's no meaning at all. So it got turned into an English song, and it was made famous by Bobby Darin. And we're going to sing it. I'm sure you all know it. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. There are the words. I've got a track. And just go for it. And it's been lovely to spend this 40 minutes with you all. So hopefully see you again soon. Anyway, let's go for, and we might finish with a bit of Captain Pugwash, you never know. Here we go. Beyond the Sea. Jazz club time. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond the dawn my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. One more time from the top. 2, 3. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond the dawn my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the star, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. And never again I'll go sailing. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Well, lovely to see everybody. Here's to Captain Pugwash. See you all next time. I'm doing a clever fade out. Bye bye everybody.